Hey guys, welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to delete from a table using another table. So in this example, I'm selecting from this table called employees, where I have three columns. So I have the ID, name, department. So a simple table with just 5 records for our example. And then I also have this employee status table, which is showing you like the employee ID and the status, like whether it's active or not. So let's say if you want to delete from this employees table using the employee status table, there are two main ways of doing that. The first would be just using a subquery. So what I can do is I can say delete from employees, where I'm saying the ID in, and then I can start our subquery here. And then here I can just select the ID from our employee status table. So here I'll just say select ID from employee status table, but we only want to delete like the inactive one, so where the is active status is inactive. So I can say where is active is equal to inactive. So if we just select this subquery here, we're just gonna get 2 records. So we are actually just deleting these 2 records, 4 and 5, because they are inactive here. So you see 4 and 5 are inactive here. So we are deleting from employees table using this employee status table using a subquery. So let's execute this now. Run successfully. Now let's select from both of them. So you see 4 and 5, which were inactive in our employee status table, have been deleted from our employees table. Okay, so we just deleted from our employees table using employee status table using a subquery. So now I'm going to show you how to delete from our employees table using employee status table using a join. I just repopulated our employees table, so we have these records as well. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to say delete from the table you're deleting from, so which is the employees table. This is the table we want to delete from. And let's just give it an alias. So I'm just going to say E. And then I can say left join our employee status table. So let me just copy paste it here, and let's just give it an alias. I'm just gonna call it S. And then I am joining it on what? I'm joining it on the ID, because ID is common here. So employee ID. So I'm gonna see e.id equals s.id. And then I am gonna put a where condition here, because if I run it as is, it's gonna delete all of them because they all exist in this table. So here I want to say where the is active, okay, there's an underscore here, is active equals to inactive. Okay, and here's a syntax for it. When you're deleting from a table using a different table, we have to provide the table we are deleting from here again. So I'm just gonna give the alias of the table we are just using. So I'm going to say delete E. So this is the syntax. So I'm saying delete from our employees table. You have to put that alias here or the table name here. So delete E from employees table as E. We are using E because that's the alias. Left join our source table where we are joining it on using ID. And then I'm saying where is active is inactive. Okay. So now what we are trying to do is we are going to join these two on the ID columns, and then wherever is inactive, it's going to be deleted. Okay, let's just execute this now. Okay, ran successfully, 2 rows of factors. So now let's select from both of our tables again. So the first table, you see 4 and 5, which were marked for deletion in our employee status, have been deleted. Okay, so these are the 2 main ways where you can delete data from a table using a different table. If you found this helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you for watching.